star of Star Wars, was last to see Damilola Taylor alive. Murdered boy's father reveals Stormtrooper actor John Boyega was little lad seen in haunting CCTV moments before his son was stabbed. Actor John Boyega was last person to see Damilola Taylor before he died. Mr Boyega and his sister were with Damilola just before he was stabbed. Star Wars actor grew up on same Peckham estate as murdered schoolboy. Damilola's father Richard said how happy he is for Mr Boyega's success. Murdered schoolboy Damilola Taylor's father has revealed Star Wars actor John Boyega was with his son moments before he was fatally stabbed. The youngsters both lived on a tough estate in Peckham, southeast London, and Mr Boyega was one of the last people to see Damilola before he was attacked with a broken bottle. Damilola's father, Richard Taylor, has revealed Mr Boyega, now aged 23, and his sister Grace were the two children seen on CCTV with Damilola moments before his death in November 2000. On November 27th, just 10 days before his 11th birthday, Damilola left a computer class at Peckham Library and was walking home to his flat on the North Peckham estate when brothers Danny and Ricky Preedy fatally stabbed him. The schoolboy, who had only arrived in Britain from Nigeria 4 months previously, was found bleeding to death in a stairwell. Danny and Ricky, aged 12 and 13 at the time, were convicted of his manslaughter 6 years later. Mr Taylor, 60, told the Mirror Mr Boyega, who was then aged 8, and his sister Grace, then aged 10, were the two children seen on CCTV with Damilola just moments before he was stabbed. Mr Taylor, 60, said Mr Boyega, then aged 8, and his sister Grace, then aged 10, were the two children with Damilola just moments before he was stabbed. +5. Mr Taylor, 60, said Mr Boyega, then aged 8, and his sister Grace, then aged 10, were the two children with Damilola just moments before he was stabbed. The Boyega family were close to Damilola and his parents, and Grace had looked out for him after he arrived in Britain in 1999. Mr Taylor said, Damilola and John and Grace were so close. They were looking after him when he arrived in the UK, because they went to school together. The three of them were captured in the CCTV recording that the police used when they asked people to come forward to assist with the investigation. They were the last to see him, Mr Taylor said. They wanted to escort him home, but he said he was going to be okay. They left him by the junction, then he went around the corner and the gang were waiting for him. Speaking in 2010, Mr Boyega's sister Grace said, after Damilola first arrived at the school, I was the one who showed him around and we paired up together. I'd see him at every lunch and break time. He was so bubbly and enthusiastic, always smiling. When the teacher told us that Damilola had died, I just couldn't stop crying. For a long time I kept thinking that maybe I could have been there, that I could have followed him to his door and made sure he got in his house. I still feel as if it was yesterday.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. You can visit us on www.therealthingme.webs.com.